At first glance, it appears to be merely a magnificent and joyful royal celebration. Colourful garments, an orderly ceremony, and precise composition. But this is only the beginning of the story. The way Rubens plays with symbols, gazes, and details transforms the scene into a stunning exercise in how reality and illusion can merge within a work of art. Statues, images, and figures staring directly at the viewer unveil the hidden secrets in this masterful composition. In this video, we will try to understand what this genius of painting wanted to tell us through one of his most complex works at every level. A formal scene with a hidden secret. To the left of the painting, Hymenaios, the god of marriage, stands with a crown of roses and a marriage torch. He displays the joy and sanctity of the ceremony, and his gaze towards the viewer creates a sense of participation and an invitation to uncover the secrets of this celebration. It is as if Rubens, with this gesture, is saying, "This ceremony only has an appearance of joy, but something is happening behind the scenes." Immediately above him, the Pietà statue is visible, an image of God the Father mourning over the body of Christ, reminding us of human suffering and death. The stark contrast between the joy of Hymenaios and the suffering of the Pietà conveys a complex message to the viewer. The ceremony may be magnificent, but real life and human relationships are not always as they appear. This visual contrast is the first clue to the hidden complexity of this marriage. Next to the bride, a faithful dog is present, which in classical painting symbolises loyalty and marital commitment. At first glance, this dog confirms the calm and order of the ceremony. But when we know the reality behind the scenes, this loyalty merely lends a deceptive appearance to the ceremony, further highlighting the contrast with real relationships. One of the most subtle details is the placement of the wedding ring, not on the ring finger, but on Marie's index finger. This symbolic choice reveals a great secret. This ceremony was more political and performative than romantic. In the tradition of classical paintings, the index finger sometimes represents power and authority, not personal love. These small details expose the true nature of the ceremony, and a point that adds more depth to this artistic play. Rubens himself stands behind the bride, holding a cross, and looks directly at the viewer. His presence in the scene, despite not playing a significant role in the actual ceremony, carries an artistic and political message. He is not only the narrator of this ceremony, but also invites the viewer to explore its true meaning. However, the truth behind this formal ceremony is completely different. This marriage was a marriage by proxy, and King Henry IV was not present at the ceremony. The ceremony was performed by Marie's uncle, Ferdinando I de' Medici, to act as the king's representative. The ring was placed on the index finger to signify power and formal representation, not true love. While this formal ceremony was taking place, Henry IV had a relationship with Gabrielle d'Estrées, a mistress who wielded significant influence at court and placed Marie in a difficult position. The king even had children outside of marriage. This work shows Gabrielle d'Estrées alongside one of her sisters. In this painting, Gabrielle's sister. With a symbolic gesture, her sister touches her, while Gabrielle holds a ring. This act is often interpreted as a symbol of her pregnancy, a pregnancy resulting from King Henry IV's relationship with her, and not from his official marriage to Marie de' Medici. In the background, a woman is seen sewing, which could allude to domestic tasks and preparations for a birth. This painting clearly portrays the contrast between the king's public life and commitments with his private life and emotional relationships, allowing the viewer to grasp the complexities of human relationships beyond the formal appearance of the ceremony. Now that we know the true story, looking at the painting again, all the symbols take on a deeper meaning. Hymenaios indicates the joy of the ceremony, but his gaze towards the viewer is a hint at the reality behind the scenes. The Pietà statue reinforces the contrast between the grandeur of formal ceremonies and political realities. The faithful dog displays an appearance of loyalty, but true loyalty is absent behind the scenes. The ring on the index finger and Rubens' presence behind the bride all convey that the ceremony was more political and performative than romantic. The portraits of the king and Gabrielle d'Estrées portray the conflict between official power and private relationships, making the story more tangible. This painting is an excellent example of how the appearance of royal ceremonies can conceal the complex truth of power, politics, and personal relationships. Rubens, through his masterful use of symbols and precise composition, invites the viewer to examine the details and discover the reality. Every gaze, gesture, and symbolic element recounts part of the hidden story and shows that even joyous and formal ceremonies can have a backstory full of secrets and contradictions. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next secrets of history.